Okay, so today I'm going to be doing a dust cover swap on a SAiga 12 gauge. Mine's a bit modified, so some of the parts may not be exactly like a stock version or even the version you have. Someone may have modified it, or you may have gotten it modified yourself. But it's a hinge cover with rails. It's by Texas Weapon Systems. It's their Gen 3 model. It comes with the recoil buffer, guide rod block, I guess, and then the pivot pin, or the pivot point for the hinge is going to replace your rear sight. So you're gonna need a couple punches. I needed this to take my handguard off because when you take out these rear sights, you'll need to put it in a vise. So you'll need a vise and of course a hammer. For the most part, it's pretty simple. So let's get into this and I'll show you how to install the Dogleg dust cover. First, you remove your old dust cover, remove the recoil spring, and we're going to switch out these blocks. Mine's not a captured spring. Some of these have a partial captured spring. There's all sorts of configurations for the springs on these. Mine's really simple. But what you want is this rod, and you're gonna put it in here. And it looks like you're gonna take the pin completely out and swap it over to the other one. Get a pin block. Once you get the pin out, you can clean it up if yours is dirty. Once it's clean, you'll take your new block and then put your rod in with this little notch straight down. Maybe a tight fit, so a little bit of oil might help. And then if it doesn't go straight, just get a pair of channel locks, straighten it out so that you can see this little hole all the way through. And there's nothing obstructing it. Should be clean all the way through. Flip your block back over. This part can be a little hard, especially if you have oily fingers. Some punch sets come with pin starters. I might end up using one here because they hold your pins for you. Helps you keep your fingers clear of it as well. Okay, so about an hour of trying to get this pin in here. It's too big. Thought it was just a press fit kind of thing, but this is not OEM, so you know, the fit's not the same. The pins aren't the same. I have the OEM one here, but I can't get this pin out. I don't know if it's seized in or what, but it will not come out. So I am gonna order a pen, but for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna continue on with the installation as if the pen's already in there. So at this point, you have your pin back in. You can put your spring back together. Mine's again not stock, so it's a little bit different, and that'll go on just like that. With that out of the way, let's move on to the rear sight replacement. So again, I took off my handguard for the purpose of putting it in a vise. That's completely up to you. So I'm just gonna take this large steel punch and give the front sight some good whacks. And it should just fall right out. I'm gonna flip this over. Screw side forward. And this you can actually just place or like center with your hands, and then you'll tighten it down once it's centered. Okay, so we have the mounting block installed, and then this kind of just flips on like an AR. It's got one pivot pin up front. Basically, you just slam it home, get it centered up, and then you can do your final tightening of your mounting screw. So that's the dust cover installed. I still have to put on my foregrip. If you want something a little more sturdy and a little more zero friendly, the Dogleg's probably a good option for you. It's kind of a long work in progress. I want to do some stuff to the magazine well, but I actually broke a tap in this gun at one point, so now there's just a big old ugly hole on the bottom. If you found this video any bit informative or helpful, please like and subscribe. If you just like my content, I have a lot more videos. Please subscribe, look at my channel, share it even if it's a channel that you would like to support. If there's any questions you have about this firearm specifically, it's a SAiga 12 and 12 gauge. It's semi-auto. This was a sporterized import that I converted back to a tactical shotgun. But yeah, I tried to put an FRT in it once and it didn't fit, so it's still stock. It'd be really cool if someone came out with an FRT. There's a bunch of different things on it. Extended mag release, ALG trigger, nice little charging handle modification here. I have an adjustable gas block in, the light, super aggressive muzzle brake. It actually makes it kind of fun to shoot slugs, because my range only allows slugs. But this is my weird gun, and I don't know too many people that have it, so I figured I'd do a little video on it and kind of upgrade it a bit. I need to find some optics for it, obviously, because I now have no rear sight, but I couldn't even see the rear sight before because of this cheek riser, because this bar beats the shit out of you when shooting slugs. So I had to put a little bit of face protection on it, which made the line of sight a little too high. So now I need a red dot optic. I'm looking at like a holographic right now. But yeah, this is just a fun little project I'm working on. But again, if you like my content, please like and subscribe. If you have any questions, leave them down below in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.